I went to the skate park. This was like a month after I bought my skateboard. So I was pretty confident when it comes to just riding up and down the ramps and shit. I did that and there was like a crack in the joints of the cement and I wasn't going fast enough to glide over it. Fucking yeeted myself off and smacked the back of my head really hard. And I just was silent on the floor. And then I couldn't see shit properly or hear shit properly. And I was just lying there like, what is happening?
Ouch, what the fuck? Did it hurt?
Nah, it was good. No, of course it hurt.
Hey guys, Jacob and I have recently been playing a lot of Overwatch, and at one point we just started telling each other stories about some of the stuff we experienced in our lives. However, the other stories in this video are a bit more rough. To put it short, we'll be talking about how I was nearly kidnapped/raped and how I was getting robbed. We've tried to make light of these stories, and honestly, it's gotten very funny. However, please note that we are not making fun of the topics at hand. We just wanted to have a bit of fun while telling stories of our lives. Anyways, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I was nearly raped once.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, what?
I was like delivering newspapers. I was just doing it like at night, like 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. We get like these bicycles which we can use to like put in the newspapers. I parked the bicycle. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just put that here. I'm gonna go and like deliver the newspapers. And again, it was like 3 a.m. in the night. And then there was like this weird guy. He was drunk. I don't know. He looked like 40. Something like that. Yeah, he was definitely drunk, I think.
Maybe if he's wandering the streets at 3 in the morning. One would hope he's drunk, actually.
Yeah. His clothing, actually scary, because he had like a black coat. He had like these shoes, which like with spikes on them and shit. And basically he talked to me and asked me if I wanted some chocolate and shit. And I was like, nah man, I'm good. He like asked me about why I'm like what I'm doing right now, and then I told him that I'm like delivering newspapers right now because that's my job. And then he like tried to talk to me about like my boss and shit. And at one point he like asked me if I wanted like to like come inside his house like for a bit just to like chill until it's like a bit later and shit. And then I was like, I can't really because I have to like do my job and shit.
Working?
Yeah. And then he grabbed my arm and he was like, nah man, you're coming with me. And I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's fucked.
Yeah.
So at that point I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna come with to your house. I'm just gonna finish this street. When I told him like, I'm gonna come with you to your house and then we can like eat chocolate and drink tea and shit. And for some reason he agreed to that. Then I took like the newspapers. I acted like I would like go and deliver them to the street. But like as soon as I was a bit far enough away from him, he was still like talking to me while I was like starting to deliver the newspapers and shit. And then I went off and like first chance I had, like I started to like run on like some grass shit and like run to my home and just like chill there like for 2 hours.
Just cry.
Yeah. The worst part about it is like I told my my grandma was awake at that time and I was obviously going to my grandma's because I live with her and shit. So I go there, I tell her about what happened and she was like, you can't do that, you have to deliver the newspaper. Go. She like legit wanted me to go back there. Like, at the same time, I just came back home. Like, I told her that this guy was about to fucking kidnap me and fucking, I don't know what he wanted to do. And she's just like, yeah, nah, go back. I would be fine if you're gone.
Oh, bro, fuck, man. I would hate that so much. How old are you?
I was 19, I think.
It's an odd target audience.
Bro, he was down for them young dicks, bro.
Bro.
Honestly, my life has been pretty uneventful other than the rape stuff.
Such a bipolar sentence. That's like we had him in the first half, not gonna lie, or like they had him in the first half, not gonna lie type meme. It's just like my life's pretty eventful. Well, other than the rape stuff, but
okay, I have a similar story.
How can you possibly have? Okay.
This time it's not being raped, this time it's being robbed. I was just like walking to the next town, which was like a half an hour walk away. So I started like walking and like halfway at like a very like on the country road with like no cars allowed though. Like it was just like for people to walk on.
Like a pathway, yeah.
I saw like some people like in the very distance and I was like, yeah, those guys don't look okay. I should probably like turn around right now. So I did that. I turned around and unfortunately they obviously saw me. 2 of them like started coming to me with like bicycles. And I was like, well, in that moment I was like thinking, well, fuck, I can't go anywhere because it was open field, but there was literally nothing like next to that.
Yeah.
So like I had no like forest or something to run to.
Yeah. Road, yeah.
So what happened is like they drove next to me. First of all, they acted like they were from the police and shit for some reason, and then I mean, they obviously weren't. They were just like, yeah, we're like undercover, we're like, you need to be careful in the factory over there. And when they pointed like at a factory like way off in the distance, there was like some young idiots like doing shit yesterday, so we're like stationed right here today. I was like, yeah, of course. But to them, I just said like, yeah, right, I get it. And then they wanted to like know my name and shit. And I was, at this point I was conflicted. If I give them my real name, like, that'd probably be
Carlos
dumb.
Santos.
Yeah, my name is
That's
Carlos.
my go-to. If I ever am in a situation like that, I'm saying Carlos dos Santos.
The thing is, they were like, can we see your ID and hear your name? And I was like, fuck, okay, so they want to see my ID and they want to know my name. Obviously, my real name is on my ID. And the thing is, no matter what I do, if I don't show them my ID, like, I'm gonna be fucked at that point right there. I was just taking the gamble and actually told them, like, my name and obviously showed them my ID because, you know.
You should have said, like, show me your police badge.
They actually did show me, like, they were apparently known from police because they stole like some walkie-talkies and shit from the police, like these official things.
Oh, right, okay.
They had like some things which kind of looked official. I mean, I knew they weren't, but I was just, again, I was taking the gamble at that point because no matter what I did at that point, I was probably getting fucked. So I was trying to be like compliant with them as much as I can. Then nothing happened. They were like, okay, that sounds good. Be careful and shit. They were like being like very nice, like, yeah, be careful. If you're like walking around alone here, you should do that. And I was like, yeah, probably a good idea, but I needed to visit my uncle and shit. And then I, you know, continued walking. They let me actually go. Not even a minute later, I hear them like biking towards me again, and one of them just pepper sprays me in the face. So that was pretty cool.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? Why was not expecting this to take that turn? What?
Yo, it's gonna take another funny turn.
Okay.
They were like, yo, give us your money and shit. And I was like, I had like 50 euros on me or something like that, so I gave him that. But at the same time, one of them was like, oh shit, did that hurt? Like, after they pepper sprayed my face, he was like, oh shit, did that hurt? One guy of them was actually like remorseful, and like, you were able to hear
that like robbers that were kind.
Yeah. The thing is, one of them actually pepper sprayed himself in the face as well by accident because of like the wind and shit. So some pepper spray came into his eyes as well, so he asked me if I had some water or shit with me.
Are you fucking kidding?
I'm not. This is okay. Real talk. This is all serious.
Robert pepper sprays you and accidentally pepper sprays himself. He's like, ah, shit. Fuck. You haven't worn something. Ah, oh god, this is horrible stuff. Ah.
Yeah, so I told him that I only have like Coke with me because I had like something to eat and something to drink with me.
You can have it for 50 euros and give you back all your money.
I should have done that. Then I was like, yeah, okay, I have some Coke if you want to do that. Some Coca-Cola, not Coke.
Oh,
Yeah, I have some Coke if you want to do that. Like right after you're being robbed, just like do heroin and shit.
This road is fine. This road will do.
He took the Coca-Cola and like actually like washed out his eyes. I just waited until it like got better.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a thief. He's retarded. So like obviously.
Right. Yeah.
I just waited. Like it took only like a minute or something to like for my eyes to like get back like to their normal state. And then like I was like talking to them like normally after that. Like we were friends. Like I was just like, so why do you guys do this and shit? And one of them was like, yeah, you know, money is kind of an issue, and like our parents kicked us out and something like that. And then I was like, oh shit. Do you guys want something from my food? And I actually offered them my food because I felt bad for them.
Oh, fuck. Well, at least they didn't like... As far as a story about getting robbed goes, that's not crazy bad because they could have fucking beaten the shit out of you and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Stabbed you or whatever. So, I mean... Fuck. Yeah. That's still...
Like, it's so bizarre. Like, you're getting robbed by people, they accidentally pepper spray themselves in the face, and then you, like, start talking to them normally and offering them your food. Like... Now, wasn't that just one of the funniest videos you've ever seen? You should totally go and share that to all your friends. Anyways, we somehow need to get this video to 10 minutes. And in this very personal setting, just you and I, you have a very cute shirt, by the way. If you're sitting there shirtless, you're a weirdo. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you guys for 313 subs at the moment of this recording. It's probably gonna be a bit more when this video is actually gonna be released because I haven't done any editing because I've been lazy. But no, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you guys for all the support so far. It's been absolutely insane since I've last come back like 2 months ago. Like we gained over 250 subs, I think, in those few months, and it's been absolutely fucking amazing. Thank you guys for that. I hope you're having a great day, and now enjoy your time off. You're released. Go look at other YouTubers. Go do work. Go homework. Do homework. That's so important if you're still in school. If you're not in school, then congratulations for not having to do homework anymore. Doesn't it just feel great? Anyways, see ya guys in the next video.